Hi everyone, it's Meridy here, and I am here today with our 8th and final process videos using the gravel and grit kits. And let me start by saying I already recorded the beginning of this video once and realized that my device was not recording the whole time. So I'm kind of all over the place now. I'm going to try to say everything that I said when I wasn't recording again. Anyways, I'm starting with these two pictures of my son sitting on the Target ball in front of Target. He thought that was really cool because I don't usually let him climb on the Target balls, but he's getting a little bit bigger and he doesn't really have to climb very far now. So he was excited about that. And I've pulled out a few pieces of ephemera that I possibly want to use on this. Capture the moment. I know this is special delivery, but it's okay. Hello, smile, yay, and the best. And then I've got my little color swatch here in case I need to refer to it to pick out mixed media or patterned papers or whatever. This is just a scrap. Okay, this kit was in our store this month, and I think Paula picked it because it said XOXO, and it was probably meant to be for Valentine's Day. But what better pictures to use this with all these little circles than sitting on the big Target sphere ball? So I thought it was so perfect for my pictures. And unfortunately, my pictures are not wide enough to fill, you know, across this whole big circle. So I will probably back these with different patterned papers. Okay, but I'm gonna put it off to the side. This was just the packaging that came with that. I have my foam stickers. I didn't pick out any more, just this one that says capture the moment was the only one I picked out for now. I have all of these scraps and I will probably use a lot of them to back the different bubbles on here. Okay, I have my alphabet figures if I need them. These papers right here were all cardstock that I had pulled this month for my stash to use on other layouts, so I'll set that off to the side. This is the Minte Chippies packaging, which I'm gonna keep here with my scraps. This bug paper I love so much, and I did think, I went all through it in my head on last video that I wasn't actually recording. I thought about putting it behind this big circle because they kind of get lost in these littler circles. So I thought about backing that big circle with the bugs, but I think I've decided not to do that. And then I have this star paper. I might back the big circle with the star paper. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep that off to the side. And then I've got, I know these are outer space, but there's little tags and the sun and stars. So I've got all of those stickers I can use. I can use some of these stickers. Again, I got some circular stickers in there. Caution kids at play. So those are good. And then there's all kinds of stickers here. The Lookin' Sharp again is a circle, and the Oh Snap. So it could be super cute, like, since I've got kind of a circle theme going on. Okay, on my last video, I took an ink pad and I just like slid it across the page because I said I want to keep this white, but I don't want it to be just white on a white background. I wanted color underneath it, but I did not like the way this was looking, like, at all. So I like the colors. I was going to use the three primary colors that are in these pictures: red, yellow, and light blue, but not like that. So this was my mistake paper that I will probably throw away, but I wanted to show you that. So then I went into my stash and I pulled out some acrylic paints, and these are from Amazon. I got a whole giant set. I'll link them in the description. But you can use any, these are just acrylic paints. So you could use any acrylic paints, even probably those the little bottles that you can get at like Walmart and stuff. And let me tell you what colors I'm using. This is cadmium yellow, deep hue, in case you have these. Oh my gosh, I don't know this word. Pyrrole, red, and light blue permanent. So those are the three colors that I picked. And then I grabbed my little acrylic block from the Dollar Tree. It's just in the craft section of the Dollar Tree. I like using it on my videos because it's more manageable than like my giant 12 by 12 glass mat. So I like using it on my videos. And I decided that I wanted to do a stripe of yellow, a stripe of red, and a stripe of blue, and I wanted to use a brayer. So, but I know I want the stripes to go this way, but while I'm working on this, it's so much easier for me to roll this way than to try to roll across my page. So I'm gonna make this going this direction, but then when it's time to make my layout, I'll turn the paper, okay? I hope that makes sense. And I had never done this before until a few minutes ago when I just tried it and I wasn't filming. But you don't need a ton of paint, I found out. And I was afraid this wasn't maybe gonna go smooth or evenly, but you guys, it's beautiful. It goes on so smooth with the brayer. I probably didn't get quite enough paint here, so I'm gonna put a little more. The first time I did it, I put way too much paint on there. I put a big, huge blob and I had to throw a lot away. So, let me just, and I kind of want the ends to be a little uneven, and I kind of want it to be able to blend up to the next color. So this is a Tim Holtz brayer, and I like it. It's nice and smooth and even. So I've got the yellow down. I'm gonna go wash these goodies off, and I'll be back with the red and the blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing with some red. Except this time I'll do this middle chunk here. And these colors are just so vibrant. I think that's why, I can't remember who was demoing these types of acrylic paints. It could have been Vicki Boutin like years ago when she came out with that little tool that spreads paint. When she came out with this little tool, I think she used these kind of acrylic paints to demo it, I think, but I could be wrong. I mean, it's been years since that. But yeah, these are just nice and full of pigment. And then just want to make this a little thicker up here. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back with my blue. And I'm just gonna put a little blue. Oh, I'm super excited. This is a very bright and colorful layout here shaping up. This is shaping up to be a very bright and colorful layout. I do want to fill in those little gaps. And I'm just doing this on regular scrapbook paper, like just regular white cardstock, and it's not bending too bad and curling too bad. It is curling a little, you know, because it's a little wet, but it's not too bad. Okay guys, I think that is gonna do it, and I'm gonna go wash this off and I'll be right back. Okay, and I think this is pretty dry because it rolls on so super thin that it dries really fast. So next I'm going to back these circles, and I think I will back this big giant one with the stars. I think it will look nice. So to do this, I am just going to kind of put my paper on top and cut. Another way to do this a little bit more accurately than what I'm doing right here quickly is to turn the star paper upside down, so you're on the back, and trace the inside of this circle on the back side, and then cut it out like just a little bit bigger than the circle that you traced. So that way you will have a little edge that we'll be able to glue in there. But I'm trying to you know, do this on camera and do it relatively quickly. So I'm just doing it my quick, messy way. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put a little adhesive around here and back this whole circle like this. Okay. And then I can just pick some other scraps to be all the other circles. Let me see here. Oh, and I did discuss, the first time I started filming this, I discussed trying to cut these photos into circles, but if I do, like, I'll lose the whole ball at the bottom. So I didn't want to do that. So they're gonna stay square. But again, now I can come in here with all of these scraps and back all of these other circles with whatever I need. I'm probably not gonna do this like light blue one up at the top because it'll just back on blue, but I will probably do it down here where it's popping, where the yellow is showing through. Okay. So I'm not gonna make you watch all of this because it's gonna take me quite a while to back all these and to cut all these circles. And I know that's not very exciting. So I'm gonna go off camera to do the rest. But when I come back, I'll kind of go over which scraps I used, you know, for which circle. And it really doesn't truly matter which scraps you use, since this is the last layout that I'm making like on camera like this. If you're trying to follow along, like you could use any scraps you want because I'm not gonna make any more layouts in this series with these scraps. I hope that makes sense. Okay guys, I am gonna go off camera and finish backing the rest of these circles and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got everything matted. I used the plaid paper, of course, on the two O's and on this circle. I used the back side of the plaid, which is the red graph on the two X's and this circle. I used the navy blue there and there. I used orange cardstock, which was from my stash on those two. I used the back of the Minte Chippies paper on those two. And I left these three open because when I lay this down, one is red, one is blue, and one is mostly yellow. So I kind of liked them left open like that. And then I think I'm going to trim my pictures down just a little because there's a lot of background next to him that I don't really need. Maybe I'll just trim one down and leave the other one big. Okay, and then I'll decide which way I want these to go. I think I want this one there. I think I want to do them like that, and I am going to mat these two pictures. I think I'm just going to mat them on white, like a really thin white mat. So let me do that real quick. Okay, and from here, I think I'm just gonna adhere everything. I know I want this in the place that I had it, especially because I know that I want the little paint to show through on those few that I left open. So there's not very much wiggle room. And I didn't obviously plan that, it just happened. And honestly, I was down to these last three and I was trying to find patterned paper to go behind them and I was running out, and it just so happened that they were each on 3 different colors, and that's when I decided just to leave them like that. Okay, and I do think that I want my pictures to sit at a diagonal. I'm going to adhere them, but I'm not quite putting them adhesive all the way to the edges, because if I want to tuck stuff under them, I want to be able to lift the edges and tuck, because now I have all my goodies. So let's see. Capture the moment is cute. Smile. I love the smile. Not sure if I like the hello. I'm just gonna have to try all of these different embellishments in different orders. This is just gonna be a matter of moving things around until I find a place. And I think I can throw some of these little mushrooms in here. Let me get out my sticker sheets because I feel like there's a lot on my sticker sheets that I can use. So let's see. I've got this looking sharp, and I can just put it somewhere so it almost blends with all of these circular elements. So I'm gonna pop it up on foam tape, and then I can kind of move it around. It won't be sticky on the back, so I can move it to a few different areas if I don't end up liking it right there. I'm not even sure if I love this capture the moment. It's kind of long. We'll see. Okay. Oh snap is super cute, and I'm gonna also put it up on foam tape. And I wonder if I can just put it like in the middle. We'll see. Are there any other circles on here? This one, but it is so black, it is going to really distract from the rest of the layout. Got the sun. Oh, this is gonna be cute. I'm gonna put the sun up here. Because that brings a little yellow up there. I love this little so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna put the smile on foam tape as well. I'm gonna move this sun over just a little. And then smile can go here. And then the best, so it says the best smile, so sweet. And a little. Okay, I'm gonna adhere these things down. And looking sharp is looking pretty good right there, I think. Let's see what else. I've got a couple other little circle things here. Maybe I could put that one up there. Again, a little bit of foam tape on it. Okay, I don't really need this yay. I don't really need the hello either. I'm gonna add this little guy in here. Let's see, explore. He's not really exploring. I'm not gonna do that. Do I need to add stars? No. I kind of like this with just the circles on there. This old boy is pretty cute, but I just don't think I need it. I think this layout is getting close to being done. Now, I believe you know, this is looking pretty good to me. Let me see here. Maybe a little scribbles around the side, my typical scribbles that I do often. We'll add a little bit and like create the end of the layout, because I really don't want to mat the whole layout on another color. I just feel like I've done that a lot this month, so I think this will help. So since this is going to be about the end of this one, if you were inspired by this layout, whether it's to recreate this page just like I did, or maybe you just are inspired to try this background technique that I tried today, or maybe you just want to pull out your kit in general and work with it, like not even making this, but maybe you were inspired in another way, or if you were just inspired to make this from your stash, you know, not even using this kit, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. That will be linked in the description below, along with, you know, the other things that I said I would link, like the paints and things like that. Oh, my journaling strips. Let me show you where I would put those. So apparently I lost my little template that I use as journaling strips. I'm sure it's somewhere in this cart that I keep by my filming, but I can't find it. So let's just pretend for now that this is our journaling. So I will probably put journaling maybe like right down here at the corner. Okay. Yeah, and it probably won't be very long, just maybe a line or two. And actually I might do it right there or even right up here. So I apologize that I cannot find my little journaling template. So strange. But okay guys, I will see you back in a couple of days with my Style Your Scraps video, because there's a lot left over in this kit. And actually I had pulled pictures to make 9 layouts this month. So I still have 2 pieces of paper that I haven't even cut into yet with coordinating pictures, but I'm just gonna run out of time to do all those on camera. So I will show you that in my wrap-up video, what I plan on doing. But my Style Your Scraps video is coming up here in a couple of days, where I'm gonna show you what I do with all my little pieces, and I'm gonna make a few things with them so that I can use them in the future. Okay, thanks guys so much for watching. See you soon, bye.